Hey guys, welcome back to Sunless Sea. It's been a little while since I've last played. Like I said in the last time that we were recording, I was gonna try to do a little bit off camera, just get a little bit of money, so I did a little bit of that. But some, events just kind of kept happening as I was going on stuff, and there's so many things I still wanted to explore, so much still to do, so I wanted to just jump right back in. So we're gonna keep going from where we last went off. Okay, so let's see here. I'm trying to remember what happened last time I came back. I guess I just returned from London. As you can see, we definitely have more echoes than we used to. I did the vendor bite run a few times. I'm bringing tomb colonists up there, selling off stuff. It is just difficult to make a decent amount of money very quickly in this thing, which I like that, it takes some time to be able to, you don't just get to play for an hour and then suddenly you have the best ship in the world. But at the same time, yeah, it's difficult to really being able to afford replacing our fuel and our food, which apparently I need to make sure to do before we take off. But at least we got a little bit of stuff to kind of help us on our journey. And as we continue to explore new things, we'll be able to make some more money through that, in addition to just exploring as a whole. So it looks like we had just come back to London. Yeah, my terror definitely been increasing from the going back and forth into the dark for a while. I had to end up repairing my hull from facing the pirates for a bit, so yeah, there's definitely stuff going on that I hated for everybody to miss out on. Let's see here. Let's collect our messages from the harbor master. Let's do our usual stuff. Let's pop to our house, read the morning papers. It looks like for the most part it's stuff that I've already read. Again, I hate to reread things that I've already done. It's tempting to go ahead and stay in... In fact, let's go ahead and do that. I'd like to stay here just because I'd like to take a longer trip out, and I don't want us to have a bunch of terror already built up. So, and it's only 10 echoes that it costs, so I'd like to see if that'll help reduce some of our terror a bit. Well, it lost one terror. Welp, okay, so maybe not as much as I hoped. We'll go ahead and collect the prize money from the last pirate we got. The last two pirates, I believe. I think we collected, took out a couple of them, so we got that. We have plenty of echoes, fortunately, now. I guess, yeah, the concern now will be terror. I might have to use the light a little bit more while we're out exploring. We shouldn't really have much of anything to sell off. Yeah, we want to keep our engine. Let's not sell our engine. Oh, yeah, we did get Tale of Terror, some of this stuff. I can sell it or buy it for 2 Memory of Distant Shores. Interesting. And then, yeah, I finally got a secret as well from just kind of my going back and forth. Okay, so we won't worry about any of that stuff yet. Let's load up on fuel. Load up on a bunch of supplies, 10 of each. We still have 509 echoes. Let's just go ahead and get 1 more of each. Let's go 2 more of each just to be sure. Because London is definitely the cheapest place that we're aware of right now to buy both fuel and supplies. Let's pop into London. So now that we have a secret, we can actually visit the university. Let's go ahead and do that really quick. So, the university has an inexhaustible appetite for secrets, Z specimens, and other tidbits of esoteric lore. Provide a secret to prove yourself worthy of entry. So, let's see here. So, gosh, we actually used our secret in order to get in. So, I could have used our secret to talk to Mr. Plausible Surgeon, who apparently doesn't have a name other than Plausible Surgeon. I'll have to come up with a good name for him later. And yeah, twisting your tail. I'm now an antiquarian. And I gained 1 page. So, okay. What do we got here? Oh my gosh. The Alarming Scholar. The Alarming Scholar is mercurial, to say the least. A creature of sudden moods and provoking teeth. Possibly her? Is it a her? Appointment as University Maritime Liaison was precautionary. To keep his... Is it his razor-sharp enthusiasm from causing too many injuries in the faculty? Oh yes, that's far too deep a voice for this guy. Ah yes, the scholar whispers breathily. Yeah, breathily, that makes better. I have a budget for acquisitions. What have you brought me? If you have any knowledge items, Scholar will buy them here below. So, what have we got? Searing Enigma. We do not have that, and we do not have anything else. So, lovely to see you, Mr. Alarming Scholar. You look quite terrifying, and you haven't blinked the entire time, so we're getting out of here. See you later, buddy. Alright, let's hit the Admiralty's Survey Office. We've been to Venderbite yet again, so we'll go ahead and sell that off to get another 10 echoes. And, alright. That should be, let's check London once more. We'll go ahead and snag some tomb colonists, bring them along the way. In fact, let's load up on the mushroom wine. Oh, our cargo is completely full. I figure we'll go by way of Venderbite. What I want to do, this will be, quite an eventful one. I want to hit Hunter's Keep again, check up on the sisters. I want to check out this ship that was kind of hanging out here that we passed by. Hit Venderbite after that, and then start swinging our way around this way. Just kind of explore a little bit further out. I know the iron funging station, iron and wine funging station, iron something. I completely forget which funging station it is. I know iron was in there somewhere. That should be around here as well, so we can go ahead and check that out. Maybe see if we can find a couple more ports to explore. And just, yeah, give us a bit more to do. So, let's go ahead and take off. Yeah, it's... so many things will just randomly occur each time that, even just doing the trip between Venderbite and back to Fallen London, random occurrences might have happened. I might have found a diamond in my food just out of the blue, which would give me a little more money, or all kinds of other craziness that was going on. So, yep, I hated to miss out on all of that. Alright, let's pop and see our friends in Hunter's Keep. Hopefully avoid pirates for the time being. Hopefully chatting with the sisters will help reduce some of our terror as well, because that could end up being more of a problem than I'm hoping to be. Alright, back to Hunter's Keep. So parlor's empty, but we do have news. I'm gonna actually scout out the island really quick since we're here too. Ships rarely come here. Nothing changes. Even the weather. The house is the heart of the isle. The house and the sisters. But the Admiralty may be happy to know that nothing's changed at least. Port report of Hunter's Keep. Fascinating. Alright, so that'll be good when we go back to Fallen London to be able to sell that off. I presume the sisters are gone, as the maid makes it clear. No lunch today, but we have news. Let's see. Oh, headaches are cured. Invited to lunch again. So, who did we not have lunch with? I know we had lunch with this one, and I think Phoebe. Let's have lunch with Cynthia. This is the one we haven't yet. Oh my gosh. Gained more terror, oh no. Okay, now let's read the story and then figure out what's going on with our hold here. Cynthia grasps your arm and whispers to you. Her eyes are wide and blue. Her hair is wild and tangled. Bats might nest in it. It seems to you that you are sitting on a hillside above a wide blue lake, listening to a story of murder, an axe, a net, blood on scented water. Another chop? Cynthia asks. You've barely touched your food. Here, I'll have the maid wrap something up for you. Well, maybe I should have talked to the bubbly, cheerful one to reduce my terror. So we got more supplies. Lost all the hunger that we already had, but we gained more terror. But we also got another tale of terror. So, we won't worry about if can be. We'll toss supplies overboard since it's just going to balance that back out. So, terrible as that is. Okay. Alright, let's get out of here. And let's see if we can go check out that ship just up ahead. Because I've never stopped there before, and I'm very curious to know what awaits us. It's probably filled with reavers. We'll have to send, Mal and Jane and River in to clear it out first. Alright, hopefully we can avoid the Bats. Perfect. A light ship. So like a lighthouse, but a ship, I presume. Huh. They long for news of home, which I just gave away to the sisters. Oh, I'm sorry, when I come back this way, I'll know to do that. Well, good to know. Fascinating that it's a light ship. But totally makes sense if there's places that weren't, you know, I mean, it seems like you could have built a lighthouse right there, but still an interesting way to do things. Alright, we'll pop in, drop off our tomb colonists. It's tempting to go see the obsequious Stuart. I'd been reading up on how to pronounce some of these words. Obsequious meaning, you know, super servile, very attentive, that sort of thing. Seth helped Google it for me as well a couple of videos ago. Alright, let's bring this puppy around. I'm very glad that this is helping improve my vocabulary as a whole. It's just, I don't tend to use obsequious in everyday conversation that often, but maybe I really do need to. Alright, we'll gather some gossip, get a port report for vendor bite, pop to the shops, sell off our tomb colonists, sell off all of our wine. 550, alright, pretty good. Still got plenty of fuel. Our terror's not the best. Is there anything in town we can do? 100 echoes. Oof. Yeah, okay, we won't worry about any of that for right now. Okay. Alright, so we've knocked out the things that I hoped to really quick. Those actually went quite quickly. So let's head north. Let's head north for a ways, cut to the east, and then back down this way. Just, I don't want to wander too far. But I still want to, you know, get far enough that we do actually explore some stuff. I might try to keep to some of the lights close to the shoreline. Yeah, I hate to keep the light on too much just because that really does just burn right through our fuel. Oh gosh. Bats are coming at us! Ah, come on. We're gonna have to deal with bats the whole time, aren't we? Ah, come on. Shoot them! Man, they're gonna take out the ship. In fact, they are taking out the ship. Why can't I shoot them? Oh my... Never mind. Maybe we should have come this way. Alright. Oh gosh, it's snowing up in the north. Fascinating. And there are just bats everywhere. Oh, I'm curious why it wouldn't give me an option to try to fire at them. Yeah, terror's steadily increasing. Oh my gosh. You've begun to dream of a vast eye. It knows you and you cannot evade its gaze. So for nightmares of a vast eye, I thought we just saw somebody that was looking for something like that. Gain restful, yeah, If you defeat, oh my gosh. Come upon you from time to time, inspiring terror. Oh. Well, yeah, our terror is not the best. Maybe we shouldn't go, yeah, too far, just to be able to get back in time and try to get rid of some of that. Because that would definitely prove to be problematic if we're having to, even with our light on, that'll still be steadily increasing. What happens if we, 61, what happens if we turn it on just as the bar is starting to get full? It still increases, but a little more slowly. Ah, yeah, goodness gracious. There we go, land. Alright, what do we got? Dead Island. Dead Island. Dead Island? Is it filled with zombies? Oh gosh. It's quiet. which is certainly terrifying in of itself. My personal terror bar is increasing as well. Alright, here we go. Here we go. What do we got here? It looks like another light ship. Which I guess we won't have news from home, unfortunately. There's another light ship. Gosh, it's just a bunch of spotty islands, but nothing really on them. There's a pirate. Clever girl, hanging out, hiding there like that. Let's pop in and see these guys, see if they can... Yep, they just want news from home. Whew. Let's take a moment to kind of get our bearings. So, Fallen London's still that way. We should be good to try to kind of swing down this way. I might try to swing around and then back, and then see what we can do about some of this terror of ours.